We see this day in and day out. A woman's preferences always supersedes a man's. Or we have a conversation about how a man can't say no or take no for an answer. But like, if you're just looking at it for what it's worth, that's a norm. It's something that we've had to be accustomed to for years and years and years, right? That's supposed to be the protocol. That's the wild, wild west. The man pursues the woman. Well, what happens when the well runs dry and he's not checking for you? Zoe Spencer, time to talk.
What's the goddamn button? What's the goddamn button?
Why ask Chance for his contact, right? So we can exchange numbers because I'm trying to stream. The niggas gonna try to tell me, oh, I do Instagram. It's nobody, no, I'm not gonna stalk you, boo. I am not gonna stalk you, boo.
First thing I want to point out, she said that this was about doing business. Okay, well, if it's about business, then you don't need a person's personal information in order to do business. There's emails and there's DMs. Or you could go through his team and communicate that way. What's the point of having his number? Why do you need that personal information? Now, maybe I'm the only one thinking about that, but when you are asking for the actual number, like back in the day when you was asking for that, you were showing a form of interest that went beyond business. Or if it was about business, I'll put it this way. If it was about business, this right here should not be your response. Whether or not he gave you the number or didn't give you the number. If he would have gave you the number, would this have been the same conversation?
It's never that. I'm not a weird person.
That's another thing that I want to point out too. Ladies and gentlemen, especially the brothers, pay real close attention to what she said. If she asks or says, well, here's my Instagram, she thinks you're weird. She thinks there's something about you that she doesn't trust. She thinks there's something about you that puts her at the bottom of the totem pole, and all you're good for is validation on her part. Go ahead and stalk her pages and get her views up. Go ahead and comment under all of her stuff, like all of her stuff. She doesn't see you as nothing more than a commodity. She just let it out. And a lot of women think you're weirdos. They don't respect you. They don't like you. They don't really look at you or hold you to any type of sense of value. All you are is another number under her account, feeding her the type of energy she needs to go out here in the world and go after people that she feels is above her or equal to her.
Talk about get my Instagram. Oh, he don't know who the fuck it is. You don't know who the fuck it is. I'm not finna call you. I'm not finna ring you. Nothing. I would never even probably hit you until it's time to get to doing what we gotta do.
So if let me get this straight. So if he would have gave you the number, then what? You would have been trying to hang out with him. You would have been wanting to do collaborations. You know what this is, what the truth is. The cameras were rolling. You thought that because you are a fairly attractive female and that you got your followers and you got that number behind you, and you've been on Country Wayne and you do skits, and because people gas you up consistently, even though you got that mannish ass attitude and behavior, you thought, oh, you was about to bag you one. Is that what you thought? Did you think that you was going to get this guy to fall under your program? Didn't go that way, did it? And now you upset because things didn't pan out how you would have liked them to, and you're trying to make it look like he's demeaning or coming at you a certain way, and you wanted this to be business. He's keeping it business. Different languages for men and women when it comes to getting rejected. You can't handle it. He would have to just deal with it and take the L. If he went online and started complaining and saying all of these different little things about you, the internet would have got out of him. But because it's you, we're supposed to let it slide. Now, dudes get rejected like this all the time. You ain't no different. This is how a lot of these chicks be thinking, man. They got these inflated ass egos. Trying to tell you, better watch that. If this man would have gave her the number, we wouldn't be here. And guaranteed she'd be calling, she'd be texting, she'd be trying to link up with him. She still do. The only reason she pissed is because he ain't give her that green light. Tell me if I said something wrong.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pusha talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is Brandon playing if you